All right, let's dive in. We are standing right on the edge of two absolutely massive shifts: the birth of a real metaverse and the dawn of what's called the technological singularity. Now, I know these might sound like buzzwords straight out of a sci-fi movie, but they're not. They represent a potential new chapter for all of us, and today we're going to break down what that actually means.
Just think about your life online for a second. You jump from a game over to a social media app, then into a video call for work, right? Each one is its own little digital island. But is this it? Is this fragmented world the best the internet can be? Or is this just the very beginning of something way, way bigger?
To really wrap our heads around where all this is going, we first have to look at the internet we have right now, this whole landscape of digital islands.
So right now, our digital lives are totally split up. The cool gear you own in Roblox? Yeah, you can't bring that into Minecraft. Your professional avatar you use for work has zero connection to your profile on Facebook. Each one of these platforms is basically an information silo. It's a walled garden that just doesn't connect to anything else.
Okay, so the big vision for the metaverse is to just tear down all those walls. Imagine, not just another app or another game, but a single, shared virtual universe. A persistent 3D cyberspace that's always on, just like the real world, connecting all of our separate digital lives into one seamless reality. So, how do we get from here to there? I mean, the metaverse isn't just going to appear overnight. Experts actually see it happening in a pretty clear three-stage evolution. The journey from the internet we have now to a true metaverse happens in three big steps. First up, digital twins. So what are digital twins? Think of them as super detailed virtual copies of real-world things. Imagine a perfect 3D model of a jet engine that engineers can test to its breaking point without ever touching the real thing. Or even crazier, a complete digital model of a city that planners can use to simulate traffic in real time. Then we get to stage 2, where we become digital natives. Now, we're not just looking at these virtual worlds anymore, we're actually creating stuff inside them. As avatars, we'll build art, we'll build businesses, hold experiences that only exist in the digital realm. And this is the key part, this is when all those separate digital worlds start to link together, forming one massive, connected landscape. And all of that leads us to the final stage, surreality. This is where the line between the physical world and the digital world just dissolves. Your friend's avatar could literally appear in your living room as a hologram, while you're interacting with a completely virtual world at the same time. It becomes a single, merged reality. Now this final stage, surreality, is where things get truly profound. See, a world where physical and digital are totally blended isn't just the endgame for the internet. It creates the perfect environment, the perfect launching pad for an even bigger idea, the technological singularity. When you hear experts talk about this, their language can sound almost apocalyptic. Not necessarily an end, but a fundamental break from everything we've ever known. A moment so powerful that history, as we know it, pretty much stops and restarts. So what is the technological singularity? At its core, it's the hypothetical moment when artificial intelligence doesn't just match human intelligence, but blows right past it. It's the point in time when the things we've built become smarter than we are. And listen, this isn't some far-off, distant sci-fi fantasy. Some of the leading minds working on this have actually put a date on it, 2045. It even made the cover of Time magazine with this absolutely stunning headline, "The Year Man Becomes Immortal," connecting this huge tech leap to the idea of ending aging itself. So what happens when we get there? What happens when this intelligence explosion finally happens? Well, it seems to present humanity with two radically different, incredibly high-stakes outcomes. The scale of what we're talking about is just staggering. On one path, a friendly superintelligence could solve our biggest problems. I'm talking eliminating disease, creating a world with no scarcity, a true utopia. But on the other path, a misaligned AI could trigger something catastrophic, potentially ending humanity's time as the dominant intelligence on this planet. Okay, I know, this all might sound like something straight out of a movie, but it brings up a super important question for us right now. Why does any of this matter today? It matters because this future isn't some passive thing that's just going to happen to us. No way. It is being actively built right now. Every single app we use, every algorithm that gets written, every virtual world we create, it's another brick in the foundation of what's coming. We are the architects. So,
The ultimate takeaway here is a question that we all have to start asking ourselves. As we build this new, merged reality and the powerful AIs that are going to live in it, we have to think about their perspective. Will the future that we're coding today lead them to see us as their cherished creators, something to be protected? Or will they just see us as obstacles to be overcome? The choice, for now, is still ours.